broadcasters, and Disney owns one, ABC, they have an obligation under federal law. We have EEO rules at the FCC, which means you can't make hiring decisions based on protected characteristics, including gender and race.
Is that we are doing the right things in America right now. We got pretty close to the precipice of doing to Trump what France is doing to Marine Le Pen right now, and we didn't do it. And now we have a government that's uncovering fraud, and we have a government that is bringing people in like Tulsi and Bobby Kennedy and Pam Bondi and Kash Patel and all of these things, and good things are happening. And check this out. This is from new chairman of the FCC, Federal Communications Commissioner Brendan Carr. I have asked the FCC's Enforcement Bureau to open an investigation into Disney and ABC. While Disney started as an iconic American company, it recently went all in on DEI. I am concerned that their DEI practices may violate FCC prohibitions on invidious forms of discrimination. So, because we know that Disney, we're 3 years past don't say gay, which, by the way, you're still allowed to say gay in Florida and nobody comes gets you. DeSantis's goons don't knock on your door and pull you away. Remember, we had a year of everyone screaming, "My God, don't say gay in Florida." Nothing has happened. It's just like everything else that the media does. DeSantis won. The don't say gay thing happened. There's still gays here. Have you been to South Beach? I don't go there. It's a little gay for me, but you go, don't you? Anyway, Disney senior VP, here's a Disney senior VP being caught admitting that they do illegal DEI hiring and they don't really like white men.
Certainly, there have been times where, there's no way we're hiring a white male.
Just kind of unspoken.
There are times when it's spoken, but
how would they say it?
There's no way we're hiring a white male. They say
like straight to you, or okay.
They'd be very careful how they message that to agents.
According to these videotapes, Disney blatantly discriminates against white men in particular.
I think I'm sort of well prepared for it. I'm well positioned for it. But as far as Disney's concerned, I'm a white male. And that's not who they're looking to promote at the moment.
Well, you're a schmuck for being part of Disney then. Disney is discriminating against me, but I work at Disney. It's very exciting. That's illegal. That is illegal. You are not allowed to be discriminated against on the basis of your skin color, right? We have anti-discrimination laws. The most libertarian type person out there, or like ANCAP person, might say you shouldn't have those laws and every company can do whatever they want. There's a very, very libertarian argument to make for that. But as long as we do have laws like that were passed around 1963, 1964, then companies cannot do that. So they are going to be in trouble right now. So the very same places that were preaching tolerance and diversity actually really just meant if you're white, you're screwed. And you can very easily connect that to the story we just told you about in England. If you commit a crime and you're a white man, you're screwed. If you commit a crime and you're a black lesbian, you're going to be okay. Do you think over time that's going to create a society that's going to be whole and safe and thoughtful and allow people to prosper, or it would just create the conditions for absolute chaos? I think you know the answer. Here's one more from Brendan Carr on all that.
Your probe into Disney's DEI policies. Their senior counsel writes, this is all about bullying and intimidation. Mr. Carr's most powerful tool is his vote on the commission to approve mergers and acquisitions. Is this about Disney's hiring practices, or is it about something else?
Yeah, this is about the hiring practices and their employment practices. Look, broadcasters, and Disney owns one, ABC, they have an obligation under federal law. We have EEO rules at the FCC, which means you can't make hiring decisions based on protected characteristics, including gender and race. And the evidence we have so far indicates potentially that Disney and ABC were making employment decisions based on race and gender, including having effectively race-defined affinity groups within the company. We have evidence that they put quotas in place based on specific demographics. If the evidence does, in fact, play out and shows that they were engaged in race and gender-based discrimination, that's a very serious issue at the FCC.
Yeah, it is a serious issue because, as I said, in 1964, the Civil Rights Act was passed, and you cannot discriminate against people based on the color of their skin. So you might look all the way back to 1964 and go, well, what they were trying to do at that time was make sure that people don't discriminate against black people. Okay, that's fine. That's great. You shouldn't. Now, again, there's a separate argument whether the government should have anything to do with all of this. But as long as the government passes something, well, then it means, because we have individual rights in this country and we have equal protection under the law, that if you're going to pass something that says you can't discriminate based on skin color, originally because they were afraid that people were going to discriminate against black people, well, then you can't now use that to discriminate against white people. It's as simple as that. Could your health issues be caused by an invisible enemy? Fatigue, bloating, brain fog? What if parasites are the real culprit? I was digging into parasite cleanses when I came across this video from a trusted doctor.
What are the main differences between ivermectin and fenbendazole? These are two anti-pathogens used to treat parasitic infections and other similar types of conditions. They are used quite often in the oncology world to treat cancer. They both have as anti-pathogenic abilities.
Interesting, right? Did you know 60 million Americans apparently have parasites? That's scary. They're everywhere in our food, water, and pets. They secretly invade your body, wreaking havoc on your gut, energy levels, and even your brain. And the mainstream medical system doesn't want you to think about this because one great cleanse can change your life. The Wellness Company has a solution for you: ivermectin plus mebendazole. FDA-approved parasite solutions now combined in one cleanse combo. Just fill out a brief medical intake form to get your 3-month supply. Lots of parasite cleanses are all over social media, but not the gold standard level. MAHA is officially here, and the Wellness Company is making these hard-to-get medications digitally accessible so you can live your best life. Head on over to twc.health/Rubin and use code Rubin to save $90 off plus free shipping. Don't wait. Cleanse your body today and take back control.